Welcome back to round 3 of the Sauthpaw Sessions. I'm Joe Levy. We're here at the YouTube space in New York City. What did you find when you were involved in training?
It just gives you a whole new appreciation, a whole different appreciation for what those guys go through and what they put their bodies through, and just the craft of it. No matter how much you think you know about fighting, until you know proper technique, proper stance, the proper way to throw a punch, the proper way to block a punch. Like, it's just all that I thought I knew, I didn't really know, going into it. And Emmanuel was one of the greatest trainers ever in history of boxing. So, it was super honor. Him even coming to my house was like, he wants to come to my house to train me. I think there was a little toying around with the idea that he was going to actually get me to box at one point. We had toyed around, like joked around with the idea, but it wasn't anything that.
You mean in public, sell tickets?
Yeah, like actually, I think there was a piece of Emmanuel that was like, I'm going to get him in the ring and actually have him do this. Because he joked about it a lot, but it was fun though.
Did you find any parallels between the technique of boxing and the technique you bring to rhyming?
I mean, I think just the dedication that it would take, the dedication it takes that those guys put themselves through, It's so, to be an athlete is a whole different thing, It takes talent, but it also takes drive, it takes
genetics.
I want to talk a little more about the soundtrack.
I don't. Where are we?
I could answer some questions. You want me to answer some questions?
Can you?
Soundtrack?
Yeah.
Sure. What do
Jake's
you want to
got
know
this.
about the
Jake's
soundtrack?
got this?
Yeah.
Now, what were you going for when you were putting together the track list for this?
I wanted there to be. I wanted music to be. I wanted there to be parallels with music, like lyrics and music. I wanted to put those two things,
Morph them together.
to morph them together.
Yeah.
In a short period of time that people could then relate to.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Anything to add?
That was pretty.
That pretty much covers it. I don't know what else you would say about that.
Know,
Yeah. This is another thing, if you don't mind me adding this, you know what I'm saying?
Go ahead.
It's about the soundtrack, so I didn't want to step on your toes with, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Jake doesn't like that shit. When you're talking about his soundtrack, he doesn't like that.
Yeah.
Right. I killed the movie, by the way.
You are amazing in the movie.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Like, I've never seen him like that. He's like transformed.
Right.
Like,
Dick, you can't even see me.
You can't even. I've never
It's
even.
almost like I'm not even
honestly, I've never seen anything like this. And to write for a performance like that, where he looks like. Do you know that guy? His name's Jake Gillian, who I think. Do you know? Is that how you pronounce his name?
Dillinger?
You look just like that guy.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
I'll kind of take that as a compliment.
No problem.
Sort of.
It's okay.
Yeah, you were great in 8 Mile, too.
Thanks, man. My best performance.
Probably not, the way I would have done it. You know what I'm saying? But you were really good,
cool.
though. You were good. But the soundtrack, though.
For 8 Mile.
For 8 Mile.
Wait, what?
What movie is this?
Detroit. Come on.
Is a city in the Midwest.
Go on, Detroit.
The soundtrack to Sauthpaw.
Right.
Let's bring it back to that just for a second.
Yes.
Soundtrack to Sauthpaw. When you're putting it together, what kind of records were you drawing on? What kind of record did you want to make?
I had always
Say
paralleled my life to the story, the script of that movie. I like songs that remind you of the movie, like The Breakfast Club or Eye of the Tiger. You know what I'm saying? When you hear that song, it takes you back to the movie. One of the things that we had kind of loosely told everybody was like, it doesn't have to be about the movie, just as long as it fits the sentiment and the vibe of the movie. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like it could have been extremely corny if everybody try to do that, you know what I'm saying, and make it just about that. But
Try to work the word Billy or Hope into their song.
Yeah, probably might not have been. I mean, depending on how it was done, probably might not have been the best idea and the way to go. But you know, I like songs that remind you, take you right back to the movie.
So it's a music inspired by soundtrack. Did everyone involved who brought original tracks to it get a chance to see the movie then?
A lot of people did.
A lot of people saw the movie, man.
Is that right?
Yeah, a number of them saw it. I can't tell you exactly how many, but definitely a number of them saw it.
Em mentioned that there was a push to actually get him in the ring to fight in public. What's the chance we'll see you fight in public?
I mean, it just depends. I don't know. I mean, I love fighting. I mean, I don't know. It'd be interesting to try that.
It's like a 17% chance.
Yeah, I'd say about a
Yeah.
17% chance is good. Maybe like a 7% chance, but yeah, 17 is optimistic.
17, yeah, it keeps people optimistic and hopeful. You know what I'm saying? No pun intended.
I'm pretty sure that's an F. Fail. 17%, right?
17% is good.
No, it's good. 17% chance that I'll probably get in the ring at some point professionally.
50 Cent is one of your co-stars in the movie.
Yes.
Plays your manager.
Yes.
Also has a track on the album. Tell me about first meeting 50.
He came to the gym when I was training one day. Antoine invited 50 to the gym, and I got out of the ring. I remember I'd finished my training session, and we went into the back of the gym I was training in, and 50 just started talking. He started talking like my manager. I don't know if he had talked with Antoine about something, but he just started talking about the fight game, and he talked about what he wanted to do with me as a fighter, and he was like in the space that we eventually shot the movie in, which was a lot of improvisation, a lot of playing around in the moment of like the reality of whatever was happening. And I just thought, wow, like.
And when he's talking to you like he's your manager,
Yeah.
and he is in fact involved in the fight business,
Yeah.
that's one of his many business ventures.
Yes.
But what's he saying to you?
Oh man, he's talking to me like a lot of the things you hear in the movie. Things like he's like, oh Billy, he's calling me by my character's name already. He's like, oh Billy, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna get this. I already have this thing. He's like, I already have a deal lined up with HBO. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna get a deal lined up with HBO. I'm gonna make a 3-fight deal. Like, boom. You know, he started talking to me like that.
So he starts improvising with you.
Oh yeah.
On
yeah.
your first meeting for Sauthpaw.
Yes. Exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
He also improvised
Look at
with
the
you on
parallels.
first meeting.
Right, the parallels between, there's something to be
Crazy
said there
parallels.
about the parallels that morph together. He's not just your friend, man.
The
You know what
other
I'm
side of
saying?
the coin.
The other side of the coin, right. There's 3 sides to every coin.
I was
Wait,
unaware of
where
that.
the hell is...
There's the one side, tails, heads, and then Detroit.
I'm tripping out on you right now, man.
Yeah, man.
I'm tripping.
Yeah. 70% chance that I might fight right now. 17% chance. I don't know.
70
who,
or 17?
Maybe with Paul, but I don't know.
Right, somebody.
Yeah, somebody.
Jake's fighting somebody here.
Somebody. It's 17% chance. So I'm not gonna get up out of my chair. But I'm thinking about it.
It could be 17% out of 117%. We don't know.
I would say about this movie, there's something interesting about the movie and the soundtrack and how people respond to it. It's like I've never felt like a film has brought all these people together in a way that like, you know, and that's a testament, I think, a testament to the fact that the movie is whether it's indirectly based a lot on him and who he is as a person and a father, whether what Antoine believes is being a father and being a parent, and what you give to your family and how you're devoted to them, how I believe in my family, like, you know, that to me is what the movie's about. Ultimately, is about family and also about how hard you will fight for that. And I've never been in a film where it's brought all these different people together in the way this movie has.
That's why I was saying I feel like there's so many people that would be able to relate to this film, just because of what it's about and the struggle and how hard you would fight to get your family back, and you know, the entire theme of the movie.
So you don't box. You don't box from the
I don't
Sauthpaw
box
stance.
from the Sauthpaw stance. No.
That's
Neither
interesting.
do I, and neither does Billy Hope. Southpaw, I think, is more of a metaphor for the things you have to do to switch up when life, you know, hits you with blows, you know, that you didn't expect. And I think that's really what the title's about. And that's what it means to me, and I know that's what the movie's about. So.
Well, on that note, we're going to leave it there. Thank you for joining us.
Thanks, man.
Cool. Thank you.